The public of K-pop and K-drama fans was rocked again today after a photo circulated widely on Korean social media and online communities. The photo shows a slender young man wearing all black clothes, a hat, and a black mask, which is said to have a very strong resemblance to Cha Eun-woo, an actor and ASTRO member who is currently undergoing military service. The appearance of the figure in the airport area immediately provoked a wave of massive speculation. The questions that arise the most are, was Cha Eun-woo really seen at the airport today? And if so, is there a specific conscription agenda that requires him to fly? Photos that sparked a furor. The photo shows a young man with big eyes and a distinctive highlight, wearing a black t-shirt, black mask, and dark hat, while raising his hand in a two-finger gesture. The warm airport lighting and modern interior further make this figure clearly visible. Although part of the face is covered with a mask, in a matter of minutes after the photo was uploaded, various comments appeared. His eyes are really Cha Eun-woo. The posture is exactly the same. The way the pose and the aura can't go wrong, but on the other hand, some netizens remain cautious and emphasize that there is no official confirmation yet. So the man's identity is still conjectural. Why is the airport a big highlight? The airport has always been a sensitive location for Korean celebrities, especially for artists who are or have served in the military. Every appearance in public space is often associated with official military agenda, special training, specific assignments, or transfer of office location. Therefore, the appearance of Cha Eun-woo's alleged figure at the airport today immediately triggered the assumption that there might be certain military activities that require him to travel by air. What are some possible military agendas that require flying? According to various discussions in the fan community, there are several possibilities that are being discussed. 1. Special training or assignment. Some units in South Korea's conscription system do require personnel to move locations, including outside the main area. Under certain conditions, air travel can be the most efficient option. 2. Official activities of an administrative nature. Not all conscription agendas are physical exercises. There are also certain administrative agendas, examinations, or briefings that are carried out in different locations. 3. Travel with official permission. In some cases, servicemen can travel with official permission for certain business, as long as they adhere to the strict rules of the military. However, none of these possibilities have been officially confirmed, so all are still in the realm of public speculation. The other side of me. Anxiety and anxiety. The presence of the photo caused mixed emotions among fans, feeling homesick for not seeing Cha Eun-woo in public for a long time, worried because he was doing his duty, at the same time a sense of pride to see it still look neat and quiet. Many fans wrote emotional messages. If that's true, Eun-woo, I hope everything goes well. Stay healthy wherever you are. We'll wait until you come back. The agency's silence adds a question mark. Until this news was written, there has been no official statement from the agency regarding the veracity of the photo. This silence actually increased the public's curiosity. In previous cases, agencies often choosing not to respond to speculation for the sake of the artist's privacy or provide a brief clarification if necessary, but for now, there is no confirmation or refutation, so the space for public interpretation remains wide open. Eun-woo and conscription as event. Since being announced for military service, Cha Eun-woo is known as a figure who take your obligations seriously, maintain a humble attitude, avoiding excessive highlights. That is why, if the figure at the airport is true to himself, many fans judge that his simple and closed appearance is in perfect harmony with his attitude so far. Netizens split into as usual. The reaction of netizens was divided into two large camps. The first camp believes that the figure is Cha Eun-woo, arguing, typical I-shaped body posture and aura that is difficult to imitate. The second camp chose to be neutral, considering that many people have physical similarities, do not want to spread uncertain information, respect the privacy of soldiers serving in the military. Why Eun-woo always in the spotlight? Cha Eun-woo's popularity is at a level that makes his every move noticed. Even when he is not active in the entertainment world, his name remains a hot topic. Some factors that make it continue to be highlighted: its status as an iconic visual of K-pop, strong acting track record, a personality known for being polite and warm, strong emotional ties with fans. What can be ascertained at this time? To date, the only facts that can be ascertained are a photo of someone who looks like Cha Eun-woo is widely circulated, location suspected to be at the airport, no official confirmation from the relevant parties. Everything beyond that is still public conjecture and interpretation. Closing. Waiting for an official answer. Is it true that Cha Eun-woo was seen at the airport today? Is there a mandatory military service that requires him to fly? All these questions are still waiting for official answers. Until then, fans are encouraged to not spreading information excessively, respect for privacy, and continue to provide positive support. One thing's for sure, Cha Eun-woo's name once again proves his appeal, even when he's behind a mask and hat, serving his civic duty. The furor over the figure of a man in a black mask who is said to look like Cha Eun-woo at the airport today has not shown any signs of abating. In fact, over time, the public discussion has expanded and entered a deeper stage, not only discussing the physical resemblance, but also the meaning behind the appearance at airports, locations that are never neutral. For Korean celebrities, for the South Korean public, the airport is not just a place of departure and arrival. Airports have long been symbolic spaces, especially for top celebrities. Any photo captured on camera in this area is almost always associated with major projects, secret agenda, or an important phase change in an artist's life. In this context, the alleged appearance of Cha Eun-woo at the airport today automatically triggers the assumption that something significant is happening, especially considering his current status as a conscript, a small detail that makes the public even more interestingly. It's not just faces that are the subject of discussion. Netizens began to analyze small details that were considered too typical to ignore, such as how to wear a hat and gestures when posing, firm yet relaxed posturito, the impression of quiet but aware of the camera. Some fans even compared the photo to an old archive of Cha Eun-woo's appearance before enlistment, claiming to find many similarities that are hard to explain as mere coincidence. But again, all these analyses are subjective and cannot be used as valid evidence. Where is the position of the conscription rules in this case? One of the reasons why this issue is developing so quickly is because of South Korea's strict conscription rules. The public understands that active soldiers can't travel carelessly, not free to appear in public spaces. Moreover, air travel for no apparent reason. Therefore, the appearance at the airport, if it is correct, will indicate that the trip is of an official nature or obtaining a special permit. This is what makes the question, there is a draft event that requires him to fly? It becomes very relevant and is constantly repeated by the public. Theories circulating among fans over time. Various theories emerged that were discussed on forums and social media. Small blue diamond internal assignment theory. Some suspect that Cha Eun-woo, if true, is undergoing an internal assignment that requires him to change locations in a short time. Small blue diamond non-public agenda theory. There are also those who think that the trip is related to an agenda that is not made public, given his status as a famous figure. The theory of total coincidence. Another group believes the figure is simply someone with a physical resemblance and happens to be at the airport at a sensitive time. None of the theories can be confirmed to be true. International fan attitude. More so, and interestingly, international fans tend to be more cautious than domestic fans. Many are reminded to not spreading exaggerated assumptions, not to associate photos with the military agenda without evidence, and respect the privacy of the individual concerned. Some international fandoms even refuse to mention Cha Eun-woo's name directly, and only use the term someone who resembles him. Silence that speaks. Strategy or coincidence? The silence of the relevant agencies and institutions until now has become its own interpretation.